First day of the Paris Fashion Week.
I will say one word, explosive.
You're the winner.
Hello, my dear friends. So it's July and it's time for Haute Couture Fashion Week in Paris. I have a flight 2 hours and I'm still packing because I just arrived. And you know, it's so challenging to pack for the Fashion Week when you're not like stylist influencer, you know, that you do the looks in advance. I always do the last minute, the last night or a few hours before. So I go in just for 3 days because Haute Couture Fashion Week is so limited, like in terms of the times and the shows, of course, because it's only couturier who can do the shows, and there is only I think that 10 or 8 couturier in the official chamber of Haute Couture. That's good. I like Haute Couture because it's not so a lot of shows, you know, don't need to rush, and every piece is something special. So how I pack, honestly, I just brought all this stuff and you will see just for 3 days. And I like to organize my suitcase, you know, by the typology. Like, for example, like here's the jackets, here's the pants, here's the shoes that inside, here's t-shirts, here's the shirts, whatever. Like there's the bags. So I can find very quick when I am in Paris, so I can remember what I take. But I am always overpacked, so I think that I will overpack today as well. Of course, going for 2 days, it's impossible. So guys, give me your advices how not to overpack for the Haute Couture Fashion Week. I don't have any examples, so, and let's go because I can miss my flight. Bye-bye. Well, my dear friends, I am in Paris, and probably if you saw my previous YouTube videos, you saw this flat, you saw this apartment because I'm always staying here and it's super comfortable. It's 2 bedrooms, it's so spacious in the center of Paris, you know, like you don't spend like hundreds or I don't know, like thousands of dollars like for the small room in the hotel. And when I come here to Paris, I feel so home. Hello, my dear friends. So it's first day of the Paris Fashion Week, and my first show, I would say it's my friend fashion show. It's YANINA Couture. YANINA Couture is a Russian designer who is doing her haute couture collection for over, I think, 30 years.
YANINA Couture is a name you've likely seen on some of the world's biggest red carpets, from the Cannes Film Festival and the Oscars to the Grammys and high-profile charity galas. Celebrities like Nicole Kidman, Naomi Campbell, Eva Longoria and Gwen Stefani have worn her creatives, always graceful and unmistakably couture. But behind that elegance is a story that began far from the fashion capitals. YANINA Couture was founded by Yulia Yanina back in 1993 in Russian city Saratov, a city of the Volga River, where she had studied art. The brand started as a small atelier, just 4 people working with one clear goal: to create clothing that was beautiful, refined and rare, especially in the post-Soviet fashion landscape. From the beginning, Yulia approached fashion not as a trend, but as craft. Her focus was always on personalization, on dialogue with the woman she was dressing. Over time, the atelier evolved into a full-fledged couture house, expanding its collections, refining its techniques, but never losing that original attention to detail. YANINA Couture became the only Russian label to show consistently at Paris Haute Couture Fashion Week. And it's a rare honor. The brand also took part in Alta Roma, Alta Moda in Rome, building a reputation for precise construction, timeless silhouettes, and an unmistakable sense of lightness. In 2011, YANINA Couture made its first formal appearance on the international couture stage, and by 2021, the brand has officially included in the Paris Haute Couture Week calendar, a recognition earned not through hype, but through years of quiet, consistent work. Today, Yulia Yanina stands for elegance, femininity, and a certain emotional clarity. And it's not about spectacle, it's about presence, the kind that stays with you.
So many celebrities was wearing their pieces on the red carpet, and I know her for 15, 16 years, because she's a mom of my friend that we been together. She was studying in Milan and we became friends. It's going to be a small show. And then I'm going to go for the first boutique opening of Amina Muaddi, also my friend. I would say it's #1 shoes designer. I call her shoes queen, and she opened her first boutique in Paris. She's worldwide famous, like you can Google her and you definitely know her. So I'm running late as always. So this is the second, just the option to change the jeans. What do you think? I think that with the gray pants was better, no? Something like this, and no, I'm gonna change. So guys, we're here with Yulia Yanina after her beautiful show in a beautiful place here in Paris. Congratulations. What's your feelings now? Huh?
I feel happy. Good.
Tired? Are you tired?
For this moment, no.
But when is the tiredness going to come, you think? When you finish everything?
I think when I will start to see the video, I will check all things. What I like, what I don't, because I am an awful controller.
Yeah. All the controller.
Yes,
yeah.
I was thinking, they forgot to put papillon or gloves or something.
Yeah.
But for this moment, I'm happy to see everybody because it was really nice.
Congratulations. We just came out from the YANINA Couture show, and we're with Evelina Khromtchenko, a very good friend of mine that I know over 10 years already. Evelina knows me for many, many years, and she knows me from the very beginning when I started and being a photographer. I want to ask you, Evelina, we're keeping in touch every fashion week. We see each other. We're looking on our social media. What's changed from that period that I started and now? And did you notice the progress and of how maybe I changed? I'm just curious because I very respect your opinion as an expert, and a supporter as well.
Thank you, Max. I would apologize about our sunglasses, but this is really very bright sun in Paris, and it is absolutely impossible to take it off. So I am sorry. This is not because we want to be like Anna Wintour. That's just sun. That's it. So answering your question, of course, it's a lot of difference. From the first hand, the difference is that the information delivers in a fastest way. So the hero is the person who is delivering the information in the very few minutes after the show. Actually, all the clients became the content makers. And for the journalists, not very easy to compete with those people who are the backstage. Because now the client is #1. Now the client is the most important person of all the process. If earlier clients just paid and wore their clothes, now they're the front rowers and the main heroes of society chronicles and the main VIP people who are invited into all the events which were earlier full of media. And it is necessary to be much more faster than they do to create the professional content. This is the most big change which we see in last 10 years. Speaking about media, of course, media does not have this money injection we had many years ago. So now the teams are smaller, the budgets are smaller, and it is necessary to fast run. As far as I did my job in a very short terms and in very small budget, it was connected with the license and with the habits of the license holder. For me, this new time is not a problem, but I see the problem of my ex-colleagues. And of course, for them, it is not very easy to structure their job and their schedule and their budgets. So these not very easy times. Speaking about you, you're the winner. Because you're somebody who started making the videos and who started to work with a very talented no names to create names. While you did it, and while you did it the first one, now you have a big international team, incredible, who is doing the content for all the big names from Ralph Lauren to Dolce & Gabbana, from Armani to Yves Saint Laurent, and so on and so forth. So you are everywhere in all the capitals of fashion and all the capitals who wants to be the fashion capital. So my congratulations, Max.
Thank you
did
very
it.
much. Thank you.
It was a beautiful career. Nice 10 years.
It was not. It's going to be more.
I'm totally sure. I am daring to see what's going to be next.
The next is going to be, I will tell you, the AI production. So we are doing now the AI production. I opened a department, about 30 talents, and we're creating now the content with AI.
That's beautiful. So now I don't need retouching.
No.
I will just make the license with AI, and I will be as beautiful as it. I visited the makeup artist and the hairdresser in Moscow. Because in Paris, sometimes it's not so good.
Yeah. I mean, you're beautiful anyway, but in these terms, you can just sit, lay down on your sofa, and the content going to be going on.
No, don't wait for this. My front row is my front row.
No, but are you just going to be a tenant front row? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So, my dear friends, I'm ready for the Amina Muaddi boutique opening, and I'm super excited about this. So I just changed a little bit of look. Can be more casual. Jeans, tabby, Margellas, jackets, some pin tank top, and so I'm gonna go, guys. Love you a lot. Bye bye.
We are at Evelina Khromtchenko. It's the spot where, for example, this cafe. It's the cafe famous for like fashion crowd for the lunch, Evelina. So it's the street where all the luxury hotels here, like Plaza Athénée, Four Seasons. And there's Chanel, there's Dior, Tiffany. This is famous Plaza Athénée. One of my favorite hotels actually in Paris. They have a beautiful view on the Eiffel Tower. Yeah, for the celebrities because it's Haute Couture Fashion Week and everybody's coming. This is Evelina Khromtchenko, next to the Prada, Jules Sander, and many others. Okay, let's see. Opening the Amina Muaddi boutique.
Amina Muaddi is one of the most talked about names in footwear today. And for good reason. Her designs are worn by Rihanna, Kendall Jenner, the Hadid sisters, Kylie and Rosie Huntington-Whiteley. You've seen them on the red carpets, in music videos, and on the most curated Instagram feeds. Her signature flared heels have become instantly recognizable as much a style statement as they are an object of desire. But her path to global recognition wasn't linear. Before stepping into design, Amina worked as a stylist in fashion publications like Vogue Italia, L'Uomo Vogue, GQ, and Condé Nast in New York. That early experience gave her a unique perspective. She wasn't just observing fashion. She was immersed in the process of how it's shaped, edited, and communicated. In 2018, she launched her eponymous label, a brand that almost overnight redefined what statement footwear could be. Neon tones, nude mules, crystal embellishment, sharp lines, sculptural heels. Her shoes carry an energy that's bold, modern, and unmistakably feminine. And what's striking is that Amina didn't study footwear design. Her background is in communications. But maybe that's what gave her an edge. Her work speaks, it tells stories, it connects. Since then, Her trajectory has only gone up. With collaboration that matters, Rihanna's Fenty, a capsule with A$AP Rocky, and the Neiman Marcus Award for Innovation in Footwear. In just a few years, she's built more than a brand. She shaped a visual language, one that feels both luxurious and deeply current.
Je t'aime beaucoup, Amina. De gros bisous. Et félicitations pour ta boutique.
Can you characterize Amina in 3 words, please?
I will say one word, explosive.
Nice.
This is a popsicle that's called Muaddi that has champagne in it. Have you ever seen that before? I'm screaming. Collection, and then we have like all of these drawers that have products in them that people can just come in and play around.
The design of the place is amazing.
Ramdan?
Wow.
Yeah.
Et so, like, comment on dit? C'est tellement efficient. Love the work. Thank you.
Thank you.
Especially with the storage.
So cute, no? You can turn.
Amazing. How you job?
Yes. You turn, you look around, you chill, you know,
And then
enjoy the
you try,
community
you
that's
buy,
here.
and then you go to the next
You
one.
try, you buy, and then go to the next one. You know? Like this, you have a 360 view of purchase.
You got the pass for the next level. Yeah. The Amina Muaddi boutique opening in Avenue Montaigne just finished. Everybody went to the dinner celebration, and then it's going to be after party. I think it was a great opening because all of her friends came, cool people, editors, designers, Jacquemus, Vittoria Ceretti, and many others, it was really, really incredible. And of course, Amina with her wife, she arrived and everybody was laughing. Yeah, I think that it's a success. I know Amina for more than 10 years. I know how she started her career. And I'm so proud of you. And a good thing that her mom has been following me for so many years because we're friends with Amina. And she oh, I'm so happy to see you. And I was so happy to see her mom. And now I know, of course, where she's coming from. This is because she's chic, gorgeous, and beautiful. So guys, stay tuned. I'm going to go to another appointment. See you tomorrow.